Hey guys, my name is Chris. I decided to make a game. This is going to be my first devlog of what we got so far. Um, I ended up getting the asset pack off of Humble Bundle. I did the $1 package, so I have spent so far on assets $1 on this game. Some of these assets I made myself. I think it's called ELV Games is who owns this pack. That's where I got basically all the assets here. Some of these are not from him. I made them myself. Um, well, I used his as a base, and then I built my own on top of that. And then I also have spent a total of comes out to roughly like $33 on a developer. I had a developer make the very base of this game. So if I launch this game so far, this is what we got. I called it Pixel Dungeon Platformer. This is going to be a mobile game. I don't believe you can hear the audio. Let me just change that real quick. Alright. Now you should be able to hear the audio in the background. So what the developer gave me was roughly I kept some of it, not all of it. Wow, this is really loud. Hold on. Oh, it's loud for me. Hold on. All right. So the developer gave me the health bar, the gems, and the coins. Now, gems and coins were a separate instance, so they wouldn't save. I turned them into a database. So you have coins, gems that continuously add up. I'm going to have it so that when you die in the game, you can revive yourself. You can buy revives. I'm thinking with the gems, and then with the coins, I'm thinking um, to having like skins or whatnot, whatever people want to spend with that. I do plan on doing this as like a light version with ads. Um, I don't know, like 10 levels or so, just to give people the opportunity to play it, and then doing a full version for like I don't know, $1.99, $2.99, something like that. But so far we got character movement, we have jumping, and we have shooting with a bow, and we also have enemies. We have one enemy so far. That's this, and then we have disappearing blocks. And the developer that I hired gave me all the enemies. He gave me enemies, jumping, bow shooting. I did clean up the animation a bit because it was a little bit confusing. So far, I have added lives, which is up here. Once you once you die, it goes down by one. Once you hit zero, you have to restart the game, and that's where you can buy lives as you continue playing the game. And then the I've added this over here. This is the gate. You need a key to be able to go into it. This is the first level. So in the first level, you go down here, over here. Oh, and I failed. So let me try that again. I do notice that was the disappearing blocks. I do run into the occasional mishap where it's kind of misleading on where it's at. But if you just saw, I took damage and then it heals. Um, the value of the health bar is 3, so you can take 3 hits from an enemy before you die. And then, so I got the key last time, but it reloads um, the scene, so I probably do not have the key anymore. Let's see. Yeah. So I've got to go get the key again. So the key is down here. I grab the key, and this jump is really hard actually. Dang it. I'm attempted to fix this, but at the same time, it's not like it's you're not really gonna die from failing it, so it's just kind of a skill issue. So this is the second level. The second level, as I've added these danger signs, I made these myself. Um, I used the base asset in the same colors of the asset pack, and then I built the exclamation points. You can kind of tell because they're very vibrant red. I did that for the reason I'm about to show you, because if you jump over here, I put one right here, because that's basically to tell you that if you fall down here, you have to die. The reason for that is because there's not actually a way back up. So, well, this is a perfect example. Um, so you can jump over here, right? But you can't actually get up to the key from here. So unfortunately, that's the only way. The playthrough this isn't meant to be super easy, so bear with me while I try to beat my own game. And you don't have to be pixel perfect on here, as you can see. But now I got the key. I put that so that when you fall, I put this down here because you kind of can't see when you're up that far. But over here, gotta get onto that block over there. It's kind of hidden, but not enough where you won't be able to see it. And there we go. And then that's what I've got so far. The developer was Yusef Yukar from Ukraine. No, not Ukraine. He was from Turkey. And then obviously assets from Elf Games. And the reason I put this in there because the assets you have to with the license I have, and I don't want to take credit for all that was done on this game because it's not. I did create this credit screen. I did create the main menu. I did link display, and I've done a lot of polishing and a lot of like the back end stuff of adding new features. I am planning on making more levels before going posting this, but this is the first devlog of what I've got so far. Yeah, don't think I'm leaving anything out. If I go in here, I can show you guys what I've got for assets and scripts. Well, actually, I can show you here. So far we have the base map, which this lets me basically just build a map really fast and easy. It's got all the UI elements, and then it's got over here, it's got this is the exit. So when you go to that exit tomb area, your player hits this, and then it puts you to the next level. We've got the potion, which is the health potion. We've got gems. We've got the disappearing blocks. We have the enemies, and we have the dungeon key. I'm going to make simpler keys as like the beginning levels, just because I think it'll be easier for, because I kind of want to be scaling difficulty. What I'll do is I'll actually put that key right on top of the player, so as soon as you load into the scene, that key gets grabbed. So it will appear as if there is no key on the level, but there is. It's just your character will already have it as you load in. And then I've got I got all these instances, these scenes that are set up just so that I can grab instances, which is what I did on the original game. So this was the original level. This one's not instanced at all. As you can see, all this is not instanced. But if I go to my level 2, all these yellow, everything in yellow is an instanced, and I keep all the instances off to the left, just so that while I'm building, I can just duplicate these. So I can go over here, right click, I can click on duplicate, and then I can put it wherever I want in the map. And that allows me to build the maps of the game very fast. Because I've got I've got a full working game right now. It's just I need to build levels, etc. And you can see I have spikes down here. I didn't show you that, and I also have spikes here. And so if you fall down here, the only way you have to end up dying because there's no way to actually get up there, which is why I put that sign. So back to this, we've got the player, we got the play UI, which is the main title screen, and then I got style boxes for the buttons, assets, which is everything that I've got imported or can use, and that's all stuff that came from Elv Games. So the music, tile set, uh, enemies, animated objects, item icons, and the license. My debugger is giving errors on 101 player. Yeah, I've been having the same thing show up for errors, but it doesn't do anything. See, I do a call deferred, which is what it wants me to do. Call deferred, but I don't know. I mean, it all works. I don't have any. It doesn't crash or anything, but it does throw that error occasionally. I haven't figured out exactly what's going on with that. But yeah, so this is it. This is the first level. This is the base one, so that I can build stuff easy, and then this is level 2 that I've been building on. I believe level 2 is done. These levels are going to switch places though, because I think this is way too hard for first levels. And then I need to set up purchasing more lives. The maximum lives that you can have is 3. I'm going to leave it as that. Because if you go through more than three lives on a level, I feel like it's kind of like cheating if you can just I don't know. I haven't really finished it all, but I have been going through and polishing things, updating things. I do. So the original dev actually built these um, labels, and I actually like them. So I actually duplicated it and added one for the lives. I did that myself, and then just been doing level building because I have it's a full working game. I just need to finish it up. So yeah, this is my first devlog. I have never made one of these before. I probably just rambled on. You probably got confused, but